wanted to talk about a specific thing on the Roland SP404mk2. When I bought it, I was quite excited, but then disappointed for a while because there were some approaches or some things I wanted to do what seemed to be quite difficult. So there were some workarounds, or I didn't find out about this workarounds then. But for example, to program some polymetric rhythm, some techno rhythm, you just cannot create it, or it's difficult to create it in one pattern. I've recently seen a video of a YouTuber called Electro Noir Official, who makes really cool tutorials about the SP404. For example, he made some video where he designed a kick drum with a rumble, what I used to create my own kick drum, for example this one. I wanted to show you. He recently made a video where he talked about polymetric techno or polymetric melodies on the SP404. And I think it's quite cool that he talks about it. But for my workflow or how my brain works, it was quite difficult to make it. So I would like to show you my workflow and to explain you how I made my polymetric rhythm. Just to explain for the guys and girls who are not familiar with the term polymetric, it means that you have like some different time signatures which plays, or pattern length which plays at the same time. So the rhythm shifts over time and it repeats maybe, I don't know, after 120 steps, or after five times it repeats the rhythm, and then they start on one again. It's quite difficult for me to explain it in English, but maybe you get an idea of what I mean. I can show you an example. I have laid down here a loop for example, the kick drum goes in 4/4, and I have made here a loop in 3/4 for the hi-hat, and just listen to it. You can see there's a ratchet, the quick repeat of the hi-hats always comes on a different beat. It shifts. It's now on the 1, next time it will be on the 2, now on the 3, and then on the 4. Of course you can combine it with other time signatures. For example, here I have a 7/4. I know it's not the most exciting pattern, but just to show you as an example. The nice thing is when you lay it down as a loop here, singly, as a single loop, you can stop the pattern and it continues playing. I messed up, but you get the idea. You can play it and use it as some kind of transition. For example, let me see. Here's the kick drum. Put it away. Maybe the hi-hat better on bus 2. I'm on bus 2. Now I could introduce the delay. Wasn't the best transition, and I didn't prepare anything. It's not some kind of song or something I perform, but just I wanted to explain that polymetric thing. In this case, this polymeter plays here on the pattern and here as a loop, but of course you can for example, program it in the pattern, I just show you how I would do it. I go on TR-Rec with Shift and Rec. I use this loop, and I just program it on the floor. And how you see, it gets interrupted, so it doesn't play how it's supposed to play. But it doesn't matter right now, because what I'm gonna do, I changed the play mode. How you can see right now, it's on loop, but this is not what we want to have. What we want to have is that it's playing the loop till the end and then starts repeating at the point when the loop ends. And you can get this when you press this, how is it called?
A few moments later.
Encoder. Yes, encoder. You hold the encoder and put on gate. And what will happen now, the loop plays, but this loop doesn't get re-triggered until it plays to the end. So it kind of, when we look here again, on the TR-Rec mode, it kind of remembers all these triggers, but it won't play till the loop ends. So you hear the 3/4 loop plays till the end, and then it starts to repeat. For example, when I delete some of them, it might be that, yeah, this is what I mean. It doesn't get re-triggered often enough to just play continuously. Just to make sure, I mean, you could program it on each step. It doesn't change anything. Let me end it. It's not quite true what I said. It might be that it somehow matters if it's triggered too often. So again, yeah, now it plays clean way. I mean, the same thing you can do with the 7/4 thing. Just take it, place it on each step, and change the mode to this kind of blinking gate. You see that's blinking, then you know that it's right. And now it repeats how it's supposed to repeat. I know it's not a great loop, but it's just an example. And now I'm going to show you how I got this. So let's delete it again. So away with that, away with that. We stay with this, we stay with this. I like that one, and we just delete everything else. Away with that. Okay, I can delete more than one at the same time. And because this page is full already, I'm gonna delete that loops as well. That was my previous one. I delete this because I hate it. Let's delete that. That's our kick drum. Okay, so what we're gonna do, that is really important that you stay at the same BPM. So you can change the time signature, but the BPM needs to be on the same timing, same amount. So let's just make a new pattern. Here we have the 130. Press Shift, and here we can change the time signature. The most easiest way, and in 99% of the times it will sound okay when you mix the 4/4 and 3/4. It won't give you any issues. So we take this one, length 1 bar. We can also make 2 bars to make a more complex hi-hat pattern, for example. But let's stay with 1 bar just to make it easier. TR-Rec selected. If it's not, You see, remain real time, but we need the TR rec. It's still 3/4. We go on rec. We just take the open and the close, the open and the closed hi-hat. Maybe the open on the one and then this. It's kind of boring, but and let's maybe play some ratchets, I think it's called that way, on the last here. Maybe change the pitch a bit, a little bit less. And I maybe want to also have a different pitched one here. So it's also a little bit easier to notice that it's changing something over time when you have some kind of pitch difference. So it's great. It's ready. And just to make it play on the same time, we copy this. We go to not to pattern select, but to our loops and samples, and just copy it here. Copy. I will change the color just to better recognize it. I like to make hi-hats blue because of the higher frequencies, and blue it's cold and cold frequency, yeah, whatever. And if I want to just jam like this, I can put it on loop. It plays continuously and you have this slight shift. It's noticeable, it's not too crazy stuff, but yeah, it's already polymetric. Again, if you want to have it programmed right here in our pattern, let's copy that pattern here. We record this, put it on each, change the play mode again, press the encoder and gate. And it continues playing. We can maybe also a nice trick of Electro Noir official, what you showed. You can change the feeling with, okay, we need to change it back to loop, otherwise we cannot hear it continuously. No, not shift, what was it? Wait, I'm kind of confused. Was it remain? No. Ah, it was roll, right. Okay. So you select it, you go on pitch speed, and then you press roll and you can change the groove or make some humanization. Put it on. It presses like the groove forward in some kind of 16th groove. Even harder. Make it more laid back. I kind of like this. So let's keep the original and let's just say like this. Let's listen how it sounds together. Again on the blinking gate. It's maybe kind of too sloppy. I think this is nice. And now let's maybe make some different element, which also shifts all the time. And maybe let's do this in 5/4. 6/4 would be like double of 3/4. It's not that interesting. Or 7/4. 5/4. Somehow I made the experience that this often it's hard to make it sound good, but just let's try it. Length 1. Wait. here I was in the wrong menu. So let's record it here. One pattern again. Wait, what happens? Somehow I'm yeah. So 5/4, 1 bar, here record. Okay. Maybe we could just put some additional bass drum. I know it's more some kind of hip-hop bass drum, but just for the effect. And maybe also change the pitch. Let's put it here, here. And I need to go on the next page. You see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because it's 5/4. Yeah. I want to have it shorter, better. Maybe one of them can play longer, maybe this one. I think it's okay, I can live with that. Exit, so same thing again. I copy this pattern, go to my samples, copy it here. Bam. I change it to, let's make it orange. Firstly, try it on loop mode. Programmed it here so it doesn't play the way I want. Yeah, this is what I meant. Somehow, let's mute this. Somehow it doesn't match. You cannot play the 3/4 and the 5/4 and the 4/4. It's somehow too much. This works with the 4/4. This one also works. I mean, you can double this, make 6/4 from it. But yeah, well, I think that's all. You can make still some kind of sound design on it. Let's make some chorus. It's also kind of interesting. Like I told earlier, it's not a great song I perform here, but I just wanted to show you my way to make this polymetric things work. For my brain it's easy because I need no math. I just use the time signature, 3/4, 4/4, 5/4, 7/4, whatever, and let it play as a loop beside my pattern, or I program it with this special kind of loop repeat mode with the pressed encoder and the gate. Thank you for watching. I hope you kind of enjoyed, and see you next time. Hey, one more thing I wanted to show. Wait, let me zoom a little bit. Yeah, one more thing I want to show. I just tried something out after I ended this video, and I want to make some melodic thing which some melodical, rhythmical thing what kind of works in most cases. It's not the best melody, but I just wanted to show you the effect. I made this pattern. It's on 7/4, but I use every second step, like 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, and so on. And this way it sounds when I play it on the same time. So it somehow never sounds wrong, but it doesn't start at the same time. It will start after 7 repeats. So the kick drum, this 1 bar repeats 7 times, and then it will be on 1 again. And annoying. Okay. And now I show you how I made it. Record. No, not remain. 7/4. So I just use this one, not because it's the best sound, but I could just use it from the sound generator. So I searched for some. How's it called in English? German would be Tonleiter. Scale. Oh my god. Yes. So just choose a scale. Pitch, chromatic, major, minor, Dorian. Let's take the Dorian. And just to make it easy, I put on each first step the like a 0 pitch, the root note. And now I experiment with 3, 5, 3, 10, 12, 12. Maybe here some ratchet. Of course you can change the pitch, I mean the velocity. Maybe here some no. Just put some more. Yeah, somehow kind of sounds cool. Let's copy this. Just here. Copy. No. No, it's not what I made. So let's copy this over here. Let's make it a different color. And now I could make some sound designer. Maybe put some delay. Sounds interesting. Maybe put on the second bass some slicer. Somehow I like this. So resample. Important. Choose the right time signature. 7/4, it's right. And maybe because the delay has some kind of tail, and it might be that the delay in the first the first bar doesn't sound as you like, so just to make sure I record 2 bars of it. And did it work? Sounds great. Sorry. So different color. Let's look how it sounds together. Okay, messed up. Doesn't matter, but yeah, I think you get what I mean, and this is the way, or at least my way, how I like to work with polymetric stuff. Thank you for watching.